welcome to the Weekly Digest.
It's happening.
And welcome to Jam Band News.
After a disappointing few years down in Mexico, Dead & Company resumed their annual Playing in the Sand this weekend. We hope that everyone is having a great time playing in the sand, avoiding crabs, and enjoying the music. AJ Maste was given the nod to do the print for the Playing in the Sand Dead & Company shows, and it is nothing less than spectacular. But it's AJ. We knew that, right? Umphrey McGee's opened their tour this week at the 930 Club in D.C. In true Umphrey fashion, they dusted off a classic old cover by the late, great Jeff Beck. They opened a second set with Lead Boots. The crowd absolutely ate it up. Rest in peace, Jeff Beck. You have been a wonderful influence on so many musicians and artists and fans in the jam band world. Next up for Umphrey's is a 2-night gig at the famous Capitol Theater in Portchester. Night one of their 2-night run is opened by rising star Eggy. Eggy had a wonderful acoustic set this week at Treehouse Brewery in Deerfield, Massachusetts. They are normally a quad, but unfortunately their drummer, Alex Bailey, suffered minor injuries in a car accident and had to stay home for the gig. They had wonderful covers of Crosby, Stills, and Nash and delighted the crowd with their acoustic sound. Okay, wait. You have never heard of the Middle Ages? The duo out of Burlington, husband and wife, Tara Lee and Dan Weathers? Well, if you've never heard of Middle Ages, you need to go and see them this Friday night. Yeah, they're actually opening for Annie in the Water. And if you've never seen Annie in the Water, well, you're in for a double treat. Festival season is approaching rapidly, and all the promoters are trying to get their festival line out first. You spend $1,000, you can only really do it once or twice in the summer, and everybody's competing for your tent space. That being said, the most famous and I think awesomest of all festivals, the New Orleans Jazz Fest, announced their lineup. The 2-weekend run is headlined this year by Dead & Company, Lizzo, Ed Sheeran, and Mumford & Sons. I think that would be a crazy Eyes of the World encore with all of those people. What about you?
In true Friday the 13th fashion, we've got a headline coming out of Buffalo. Aqueous has decided to stop touring and to go on an indefinite hiatus. Dave Loss, the multi-instrumental talent of the band, announced that it's time to spend some time with his family. He's got a new kid and a baby and a wife and probably a cat. And be on the lookout for Mike, Evan, and Rob to pop up. Let's call it everyone orchestra style. Bunch of sit-ins. I'm ready.
Did you guys hear about the amazing artist Brian Bojo and how he leveled up the print game last night at Spafford? Well, apparently down at the Poorhouse in Charleston, Brian was hired to do the gig print, but he actually did the print at the show. He brought his screen printing equipment and printed out the freshies right there.
Freshies right there. Freshies right there.
Well done, Brian. We salute you for taking the game to the next level.
Just received a fax here at Jam Band News headquarters. Chuck is back with Mo. Adam Northway is Mo's new manager? Hello. This is great news.
Did you love Uncle Tupelo as much as I did? Back in the 90s, Jeff Tweedy and Jay Farrar had a band and they were amazing. And then their egos got in the way and they got into a big fight and the band broke up. But they both went on to successful careers with new bands, including Wilco. Well, guess what? Wilco is coming to Portchester to the Capitol Theater the end of March for 3 nights. I think it would be cool if they busted out an Uncle Tupelo cover, but that's probably not going to happen. Sure, it's going to be really good though. So I'll see you there. Sounds like Bella Fleck and the Flecktones are ready to come out of hiatus. After 4 years of sitting home, hopefully writing music, they are ready to hit the tour scene again.
Woohoo!
I could only hope that maybe Billy Strings or Pappy from Cabinet or Green Sky will collaborate and we can maybe get some sort of super bluegrass tour. Fingers crossed. Umphrey's McGee is celebrating their 25th birthday this weekend at the Capitol Theater in Portchester. That means that they are turning half the age of their average fan. Oh, sorry, not sorry. Anyway, don't miss the Death King show at Garcia's immediately following both nights of Umphrey's. You know Stasek loves a good theme, and he's gonna give it to you. With heaven on Friday and hell on Saturday. It is sure to be a spirited weekend, and we look forward to seeing you there.
Welcome to Jam Band News.
This just in. Jam Band OG and superfan Nina Morgan has created a hashtag called Follow This Yellow Balloon page, which will bring all sober groups of jam bands together into one forum. So whether you go and see Goose, Twiddle, Dead and Company, J-Rad, Eggy, or any other groups that have sober fans and sober tables, you can go to her new site and find out where the shows and tables are located. Thanks, Nina.
I'm just sitting here watching Premier League soccer, reminiscing over my quick free live stream that gave me. And Mahali opened up for Green Sky last night at the Cap Theater. And the night before, Neighbor opened up for Green Sky. Whoa, what a shot.
Jam Band News. Jam Band News on location live tonight at the Paramount Theater. I'll probably be outside with a pop-up table and cannabis. Come find us. We'll come. Oh, God.
This is the police. We have you surrounded.
We'll be back with more Jam Band News.
We're live out front. 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 We're live out front of the Twiddle show.
Oh no, we are.
I just got dropped off.
Coming to you live from
Jam Band News here, right out front of someplace here. We are live in the middle of a big old something going on here. This is huge. This is huge. Twiddle. We just saw Twiddle. It was so sick. There was that guy. Jam Band News. We are here in Asbury Park, Twiddle Show, live late breaking news here, Jam Band News, Stone Pony, home of Bruce Springsteen.
It's just a spicy box. I mean, there's really been